Imagine a world lit by candles, a world where the soft, flickering glow of a flame was the only source of light after the sunset. A world where travel meant horse-drawn carriages or walking. Journeys that today take minutes or hours could take days or even weeks. This was life before the Industrial Revolution, a time when the rhythm of life was dictated by the seasons and the rising and setting of the sun. Most people lived in rural areas, in small villages or on farms. Communities were tight-knit and everyone knew their neighbours. They farmed land using simple tools, relying on their own strength and the help of animals. The work was hard, but it was all they knew. Life moved at a slower pace. There was time to stop and chat with a neighbour, to enjoy the beauty of the natural world. It was a world on the brink of extraordinary change. The dawn of a new era was just over the horizon. The pace of life was different then. People had fewer distractions and more time to focus on the essentials of living. People made their own clothes and grew their own food. Every item was crafted with care, and every meal was a product of their own labour. Communication was slow and difficult. Writing a letter was a laborious task, and sending it could take weeks or even months. News travelled by word of mouth or handwritten letters. The arrival of a letter was an event, and news from afar was eagerly anticipated. This was the world before machines took centre stage, a world where human and animal power were the primary sources of energy. Little did people know a revolution was about to begin, a revolution that would change every aspect of their lives and reshape the world forever. The Industrial Revolution began in England during the 18th century, marking a significant turning point in human history. Why England? Several factors came together at the right time, creating a unique environment for this monumental change. England had a stable government and a strong economy, which provided a solid foundation for industrial growth. The political stability allowed for long-term planning and investment. It had abundant natural resources like coal and iron ore, essential for powering steam engines and building machines. These resources were conveniently located, making them easy to access and transport. Importantly, England had a spirit of innovation. The culture encouraged experimentation and rewarded successful inventors. Inventors were encouraged to create new technologies, and the patent system protected their ideas, allowing them to profit from their inventions. The agricultural revolution had also led to increased food production. Innovations in farming techniques meant that fewer people were needed to work the land. This meant fewer people were needed to work on farms, creating a workforce for the new factories. People moved from rural areas to urban centres in search of work. All these factors combined to create the perfect environment for the Industrial Revolution to take hold. England's unique combination of resources, innovation and social changes set the stage for a new era of industrialization. At the heart of the Industrial Revolution was the steam engine. Invented by James Watt in 1776, the steam engine provided a new source of power, one that was far more efficient than anything before. This invention revolutionized transportation and manufacturing. Factories, once reliant on water wheels for power, could now be built anywhere, thanks to the steam engine. These factories, filled with new machines, could produce goods on a mass scale, changing the way things were made forever. The steam engine also powered the first locomotives and steamships, shrinking distances and connecting people like never before. One of the first industries to be transformed was textile production. Before the Industrial Revolution, cloth was made by hand in homes. The invention of machines like the spinning jenny and the power loom changed all that. These machines could spin thread and weave cloth much faster than any human. This led to a boom in textile production. Clothes became cheaper and more widely available. The textile industry's transformation was a testament to the power of machines and the far-reaching impact of the Industrial Revolution. Section 5. Black gold, coal, iron and the rise of heavy industries. The Industrial Revolution was fueled by coal and iron. Coal, known as black gold, provided the energy to power steam engines. Iron was used to build machines, factories and infrastructure. The demand for these resources led to the growth of mining and heavy industries. New techniques were developed to extract and process these materials on a massive scale. This period witnessed the rise of industrial giants and powerful factory owners. Section 6. Cities of Change, Urbanization and its Challenges. The Industrial Revolution triggered a mass movement of people from rural areas to cities in search of work in the new factories. This rapid urbanization led to the growth of sprawling cities. However, this growth also brought challenges. Cities struggled to cope with the influx of people. Housing was often overcrowded and unsanitary. Diseases spread quickly. The Industrial Revolution, while bringing progress, also created new social problems that needed to be addressed. Section 7. A New World Order Global Impact of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was not confined to England. It spread to other parts of Europe and North America, transforming societies around the world. Countries that industrialized gained economic and military power. This led to competition for resources and markets, shaping global politics and trade for centuries to come. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant turning point in human history, ushering in a new era of industrial capitalism and globalization. Section 8. The Second Wave: Electricity and Mass Production. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw a second wave of the Industrial Revolution. This era was characterized by rapid advancements and a significant transformation in how industries operated and how people lived. This period was marked by new discoveries and innovations, particularly in electricity and mass production. Electricity became a driving force behind industrial growth, powering machines and lighting up factories, homes and streets. Thomas Edison's invention of the light bulb illuminated homes and cities, extending the workday and changing the pace of life. The light bulb was more than just a convenience, it was a symbol of progress and modernity, transforming night into day and enabling businesses to operate longer hours. The development of the assembly line by Henry Ford revolutionized manufacturing. Ford's innovative approach allowed for the mass production of automobiles, making cars affordable for the average person and not just the wealthy elite. By breaking down production into smaller, repetitive tasks, factories could produce goods faster and more cheaply than ever before. This method increased efficiency and productivity, setting new standards for industrial operations worldwide. This led to the rise of consumerism as more people could afford to buy a wider range of goods. The availability of mass-produced items meant that everyday people had access to products that were once considered luxuries, changing lifestyles and economies. The impact of electricity and mass production extended beyond factories. It reached into homes, with new electrical appliances making household chores easier and more efficient. This era laid the foundation for the modern consumer culture we know today. The second wave of the Industrial Revolution not only transformed industries but also reshaped society. It brought about urbanization, as people flocked to cities for work, and it changed the way people lived, worked, and interacted with the world around them. Section 9. The Legacy We Live, from Factories to Smartphones. The Industrial Revolution's legacy is all around us. It transformed the way we live, work, and interact with the world. From the clothes we wear to the technology we use, our lives are shaped by the inventions and innovations of this period. The Industrial Revolution also left its mark on the environment. The burning of fossil fuels led to increased air and water pollution. Today, we face the challenge of balancing industrial progress with environmental sustainability, learning from the lessons of the past. Section 10. The future shaped lessons and challenges from the industrial past. The Industrial Revolution was a period of unprecedented change and progress. It brought about technologies that improved lives and connected the world. However, it also created new challenges such as inequality, social unrest, and environmental degradation. As we continue to innovate and advance technologically, it is crucial to remember the lessons of the Industrial Revolution. We must strive for progress that is sustainable, equitable, and benefits all of humanity. Only then can we truly harness the power of innovation for a better future.